So we're in the middle of our 20-mile training hike here at Silver Falls, and we just wanted to show you our footwear system. We're getting ready to take off our shoes and socks for lunch and vent out our feet. We want to really take good care of them. We want to take our feet right to the point of some serious hot spots, just abuse them, but without actually injuring or getting blisters. That would be a major setback. But we definitely need to toughen up our feet and get that callus well on its way. So first component to our footwear system is Dirty Girl Gaiters, which they're just great for keeping trail debris, little rocks, pine needles, little sticks out of your shoes. And there's a lot of other trail gaiters you could buy, but most of them are made out of not a very breathable material like nylon or Gore-Tex. It just holds that moisture to your foot here. The other gaiters would just trap all this moisture and heat against your foot, and it would brew inside your shoe. But Dirty Girl Gaiters are very breathable and stretchable, so that's just not going to be a problem. It helps keep your foot cool and helps your shoe and your sock do the ventilation and the wicking that it's designed to do. And anyway, go to dirtygirlgaters.com to make several different styles. You'll love them. They're inexpensive. I think they're $20 a pair, and she does great work. Second component is our Darn Tough socks, which we talked about a lot last year, and people are like, well, your review is kind of too good to be true, but that part isn't true. Our review was in fact very true. If you look at the bottom of her socks, look at her sole. These are the socks that she wore, one of 3 pairs that she wore on the Appalachian Trail last year, and we're still using them for training. They did not wear out. We used several other brands that wore out throughout the hike. On the PCT, we were having problems getting socks last us more than 2 or 3 weeks. We had one brand that only lasted us for, well, one time was 30 miles one day. Actually, that happened twice. So the 2 different days we wore holes in brand new pairs of socks. That's not a good deal. This is not going to happen to you with Darn Tough. They do a great job of wicking moisture away, and yet they're still durable and they'll last you. And if they don't, or if you just don't like them, you have a lifetime guarantee. Just return them. So then the other component is our Keen Ambler mesh. Now Keen makes the same shoe with a waterproof liner like Gore-Tex as well, but we like the mesh for long distance hiking because it helps with the ventilation and breathability of the shoe. Gore-Tex and those kind of materials just were not made for long distance hiking. So we need the breathability that the mesh provides, and there is a nice wide toe box which totally eliminated the blisters between our toes. Imagine that you know, you don't get blisters anymore now that our toes aren't all wadded up in a little ball at the end of a little running shoe, right? So Keen is great for that, and also the Ambler mesh, kind of a cross between a running shoe and a hiking shoe. It has the flexibility and comfort and ventilation of a trail runner, but it has the rigidity of the hiking shoe. And the bottom of the sole is nice and rigid to help protect you from sharp rocks and just those little kind of, like on the AT, we just had so many problems with rocks just beating up our feet. And I can't even imagine if we were wearing something else, running shoes, what our feet would have felt like. So we really attribute our success on the ATs and all those rocks to the Keen sole. And also this year, there's going to be a lot of stretches on the CDT where we're going to be on dirt roads or just desert paths. So we're going to wear the Keen A86 running shoes, which are very flexible, very, very lightweight, and they breathe so well. Just superior breathability. There's no way your feet are going to get wet in the A86. So we're excited about that. We've used them a little bit. We've been training with them. We really like them. But the Ambler mesh is our tried and true tested mountain shoe. So when we're in the rigid, rugged terrain of mountains, that's what we're going to be using. So then our last component to our footwear system is the SuperFeet. SuperFeet does a great job. It's an insole that's plenty comfortable, but its main focus is to lock your foot into place. There are, I think, 4 or 5 different arch styles, depths that you can choose from according to what kind of arch you have. And also the material is non-absorbent, so you're not going to be trapping moisture against your foot like a lot of insoles will do. A lot of insoles will become a big sponge and hold the moisture against your foot, but the moisture just kind of wicks down to the sole, stays at the surface, and then your shoes, your socks, will wick the moisture away, and the ventilation will just help it evaporate. So instead of just being held against your foot, which of course we all know causes blisters too. So we're going to get going with our hike. We're going to see you later. Any words of wisdom? What have we heard? How many waterfalls are on this trail, Sunshine? There's 10 waterfalls. So we're having a great time. One of our favorite places to train. We'll see you on the CDT. That's how we roll. Bye.